I am OGUGUA Williams, an MM participant. I enrolled for Nigeria MM Guidance School, Patch 123. I'm here to present the ideology, how MMM works, the benefits and the risks of MMM. First, what is MMM? MMM is a financial global community aid where members exchange donations directly to one another. It does not have a central account, not a poison system. It is not a bank, neither financial institution. There is neither promise nor guarantee in MMM. It is simply freeway donations, and the donations are P2P, hand to hand or bank to bank. The main reason why Sergio Mavrondi came out with the ideology of MMM is to create an environment where the whole world will be financially free. His goal is to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, and to destroy the chain of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, which is unfair and inhuman ideology that are created by the rich and the people that are on top in the governmental sector, which controls this system. Sergio Mavrondi fully understands that the poor do not understand the tricks of making wealth because they do not understand how it works. They are busy thinking on how to become wealthy, on how to pay their children's school fees, on how to build a house, on how to do this or do that, or maybe solve one problem or the other. And because of this, the rich take their advantage in making the poor people a slave in terms of finance. MMM works in a similar way with bank, because in bank people open an account and deposit in money, but in MMM they also open accounts which is called PO, and they pledge help or provide help. But in opening of the accounts and the making deposits do not happen at the same time, or hour or days or even weeks, months or years. In MMM it's also the same thing, because when participant open his own PO, it's not the same another will open, and he's the one who pledges his deposit, or he's the one who make a provide help request is a PO, and he's the one who requests for help in his PO. Every member is responsible for his own personal office. Likewise in bank people are responsible for their bank accounts. In bank people are responsible for what happened, and also in MMM people are responsible for their own personal office. Since customers determine the sustainability of bank, in MMM the participants also determine the sustainability of the community. For example, if bank is having a 10 customers, for example A, B, C, D, G, H, and so on, when Mr. A joins to the bank or open account with that bank, it's not the same time that Mr. B will open, and it's not also the same when Mr. G will open. So likewise in MMM, when Mr. A joins MMM, it's not the same time that Mr. B will join, and also it will not be the same that Mr. G will join. And when Mr. A will provide help, it's not at the same as when Mr. G will also provide. And when Mr. X requested help or request for help, it will never be the same when Mr. J or I or even A will request for his or her own help. So MMM work are similar as bank works, because in bank people walk into the bank to withdraw when they are in need of the money, and when they are not in need, they will go to the bank and they put in the money. Whereas in MMM we call it, we provide help and you get help. When you don't need your money, you provide the help, which is your spare money, because you don't need it at that moment. That's that moment that you don't need that money becomes your spare money. So in MMM, you only use your spare money in providing help. That means you don't need the money at that time. And in requesting the money means that I need of the money, you need help. That's why you go to bank whenever you have problem of money. That's why you go to bank in order to withdraw money. So in MMM, we call it a request for help. So you request for help and another participant will pay you directly to your bank account. So every member is responsible for what happened to his or her own account. In addition, since bank cannot give you some certain amount of money or cannot pay her customers at the same time, that is the reason MMM freezes her customers or her participants' account for 14 days or 2 weeks after request for provide help was made or were made. This is to control the activities for requesting of get help in order to avoid the collapse in MMM. Money in MMM. As I said before, MMM has no money. MMM is not is not a financial institution, neither a company. MMM is not a farm, nor agricultural settlement that you can say that it generates money. But MMM has participants, MMM has members. So MMM has no central bank account where they store money or where their interests are being generated. But every member of MMM has his own money, his own spare money that he deposits. Where is it depositing the money is not MMM, as I said, has no central bank account. So that person or that participant donates his or her money directly to another excuse me, participant. The money in MMM is the money that members donate to the fellow member directly to his or her bank account. That is the reason people are saying that MMM pays. So what are they paying with? The answer is money. So MMM has money, but MMM is not a company, MMM is not a bank, but the participants has money. And it's the participants who pay to other participants. Then bank account. MMM has bank account details filling their own PO. As we said before, as I have said before, MMM is not a company, MMM is not a bank, MMM is not a farmland, or MMM is not a financial institution. MMM has no central bank account, but every participant has his or her own bank details filled in his personal office. Since every PO has bank details in them, therefore, every member of MMM is a mobile bank of MMM. That is the reason payments are being made directly in our bank account. Since payment is made in our bank account, therefore MMM has bank account but not a central bank account. In addition of this, who and what is MMM? MMM is you and I. All participants in MMM are the people called MMM. That is why when a member provided help to another member directly to his or her own bank account, he or she will say that MMM paid or MMM has paid. And when a member received help from when a member paid to a fellow member, he or she will say that he paid to MMM. And when a member received help from another member, he said that MMM pays. So that's why people are saying that MMM pays. MMM is free, but MMM pays and you pay to MMM. But MMM has no money, MMM has no bank, but the people who are participating in the community are the people called MMM. Those people are the MMM. So every member of MMM is MMM himself, the system in MMM. In MMM we have system, and the system is what controls the activities of what happened in MMM. The system is responsible for matching a participant to pay the other participant. The system is what it controls every activities of MMM. The system tells you whom to pay and the amount to pay that particular person, depending on the amount you donated and what he or she requested, while the participants are responsible for the activities that happen in their own personal offices. Finally, the ideology of MMM is to destroy the inhuman mechanism that makes people a servant to the inefficient and unfair ideology in the global financial system, therefore creating a new fair and honest financial system where the people will no longer be slaves but have their own choice in terms of finance. Rules of MMM. MMM has many rules. Number 1, do not have more than one MMM account or more than one PO. Do not click on and refuse to make these payments button twice in a month. Do not delay in making payments when you are being matched, otherwise you'll be blocked. Do not share your personal love fix or bank details to another person or participant to avoid hackers. If anything happens in your PO, you are the one responsible for what's happening. So therefore, do not share your details with another person. Your details is your ID card. It should be secret. Number 5, upload your proof of payment within 24 hours of payment. Otherwise, you'll be blocked. Your family members whom you are referring must not provide help more than you. If you do so, your account will be blocked. Number 7, you can provide help as many times as you like in your personal office. Since it's your personal office, you can go on provide as many help as you wish, but you don't have a multiple account. Do whatever you want to do in your personal office. It is allowed. Do not hesitate to write a letter of happiness after receiving help. If you try it, you will be blocked. Do not fail to confirm your payment after you must have gotten help. Otherwise, your personal office will be blocked. Always remember to share the ideology of MMM to your dying lives. The benefit of MMM. What and how do MMM participants benefit? Even the people that are not MMM participants, what are the benefits that MMM have bring or brought to the community or the society or even the nation? For example, our country here, Nigeria, what are the benefits of MMM? Now, among members, after a member has provided help, he got a 30% growth per month from that amount he pledges or he provided with. In that case, for example, if a participant provided help with 100,000 naira, for example, he will get a marvel growth of 30%, making his money or making his marvel to grow by 130,000 naira after 30 days. And in addition, if this member or if the participant is a new participant, is his first provider of help, he will get $20 bonus. This also will help in contributing or increasing his growth or marvel in it will help in increase in his marvel growth. So by so doing, the participants will have a bonus with his 30% marvel growth. This is happening. This is contributing and also is making the participant financially free, because with this increase in his Mavro, with this additional money, he can do what he wants to do with the money and have his pay money back. As a participant, if you refer any other person, or if you bring in a member, or if you register somebody under you, you will be having a 10% of any amount that participant you provided help with. This also contributes in your own Mavro. It grows with your own Mavro as you provided help. So making withdrawal, your Mavro will increase, your Mavro will grow. So imagine a participant will providing help with a sum of 100,000, for example. Now, because of his referral bonus, he might get like 250,000 after 30 days. So this is increase in Mavro percent of maybe 100 and something percent, because his normal 100%, his normal 30% growth of Mavro plus the bonus. So the person is becoming financially free. So it will help the person to do or sort of things that he wants to do. It will help him to stand or sit well in the global. It will help him to do all sorts of things that he is supposed to do, or maybe he need the money for. So benefit of MMM is too large, it's too big, it's unthinkable, because all participants are happy, they are becoming financially free through the ideology and the benefit of MMM. So now, as a manager of MMM, as you are in MMM will train you, you will go to school in MMM, and at the end of the day, if you know what you are doing, you now become manager or even a guardian. So the guidance or manager in MMM has levels, and depending on the levels, their level determines the growth of the percentage of their bonuses. For example, if a manager or a guider is having a deadline on his own, then he will get his 10%. Then he will get there's a second level deadline 5%, the third level deadline 3% of any amount he used in providing help, and so on and so forth, to the extent of going to 0.01% for the 10th level in for a guide or a manager from his referral. So the MMM is making the or her participants financially free by donating to them, by giving them an increase in Mavro. So now money in MMM is called Mavro. So as a manager, the more you bring in people, or the more your timelines bring in more people, the chance your Mavro grows. So now outside the participants in our economy, MMM is making our economy to stabilize, because instead of money being stored, instead of our money being hid, MMM had made the money to be circulating. Every people, every person, every participant is having money. All of them are touching money. Therefore, they are being out from their poor life. They are coming out from their lowly position in the community. They can now touch money, feel money, and use money to do whatever they want to do. By so doing, business is being made, transaction is being made, and the economy is being growing. Because since MMM pays you, since MMM added to your spare money, you can use that growth in your Mavro, or that percent in your Mavro, to do whatever you want to do. It will make you to be stabilized. So MMM is also helping our country, because people are no longer relying in government. People are no longer depending on the white collar job. Instead, they can place their spare money and be making growth of faith in order to achieve or to do their normal business, in order to sort themselves out, in order to settle their problems. So financially, MMM is setting people free. Then in bank, how is MMM benefiting, or how is bank benefiting from MMM? Before now, we are having a rumor or news all over the country that bankers will start, sacking their staffs. But with the introduction of MMM, with MMM Nigeria, bankers are busy now, because every bank every day must have not less than 2 to 500 MMM participants trying to make payment or withdrawing. So in this, by his still doing, the rate of transaction in bank has been increased. It has been increased, and the bankers are making their money. When MMM pays, sometimes they pay through e-wallet, sometimes they pay through transfer. Any transfer that are made by a participant, MMM bank charges. So when bank charge from MMM, for example, if an MMM participant is to maybe pay like 400,000 to different bank, and he's using maybe a mobile banker, every transaction he made must be charged 105 naira. These charges are where the bank are making their money. And before you could make up to that payment, you must have a token. So you go to the bank, you buy a token. Before now, people do not use token, but now even average in Nigeria is using token. So by buying this token, bank is making their own money. Now, educative. MMM is really educating the people. MMM has really educated us. MMM has educated all participants, both on how to use internet, both on how to do mobile banking, both on how to do their transaction. MMM has contributed. That is the benefit of MMM. MMM has teach the participant on how to use technological gadgets. They can use the technology, they can use whatever they have on their side because of MMM. Communication. MMM has really increased the rates of communication in Nigeria, because every participant has his mobile number filled. Every participant can chat with one another, because when MMM match you to go and pay, or when the system wants you to go and provide help to another participant, you and that participant have to communicate. You may like to call him or even WhatsApp him. So by so doing, the rate of communication have increased. The rate at business is being made in our telecommunication have increased. They are making their money through the recharge card that MMM participants buy. They are making their money through the data that we buy. So therefore, the rate of business has increased, and they are making their money day by day because of MMM. So these are the benefits of MMM. Then out of technology. In our technology, the rate at which the phone accessories, the phone are being sold, all those things have increased. No matter the amount of money that phone are being sold in the market, and MMM participants buy it because he need it. So by so doing, the MMM has really increased the rate or helped the market in Nigeria to grow. So the rate of business has increased. MMM has added value to our business sector. So MMM has many benefits, but let me end or stop here for now. Thank you once again. I'm OGUGUA Williams on Thanks.